I'm Damien as Enneagram Life, and today I'm going to talk about Enneagram Type 6 and how Enneagram Type 6 really doesn't want to look like it's of itself, or thinks it's better than it is, or is a try hard, or is trying to look better than it actually is. Than it. Why am I saying it? Than he or she actually is. Than he or she actually is. Yeah, so that's a big thing for the Enneagram Type 6. The main reason why the Enneagram 6, what motivates that, the main motivator is, and the most direct motivator is that if the Enneagram Type 6 would feel really ashamed, a massive sense of shame, if it was exposed to be seen, if he or she was exposed to be seen to be looking like he or she thought they were better than they actually were. Yeah. So that's a big sort of thought on the Enneagram Type 6's head. Like it occupies a lot of the Enneagram Type 6's behavior. It is also it's subconscious often, and it's also conscious as well often. But it's always there in a significant way. And what made me think about doing this video was I just opened up a picture from Instagram, and a friend of mine was at a guitar shop, and he is an Enneagram Type 6. And so he had this like really badass guitar, a heavy metal kind of guitar from this guitar shop, which someone had taken a picture of him with. And he was dressed all in black, and it was a super badass guitar. And the look on his face, he had a slight smile on his face, but it was this real sort of humble, oh yeah, sort of a look on his face. Oh well, yeah, I guess. Oh well, yeah, there it is, kind of a look on his face. As though he wasn't trying to make out like he was the coolest thing because he's got this awesome looking guitar strapped to him, and he's wearing sort of heavy metal inspired clothing. Not the full out heavy metal clothing, which also sort of goes along with that, not wanting to seem like you're better than you are, because that's sort of not wanting to stand out in an extreme way. So it was just heavy metal inspired clothing. Not wanting to be seen as a try-hard. Yeah. So that's basically the point of this video. Like, I could talk about how that relates to Enneagram Type 6's core emotions and these type of things, and there is sort of background concepts that would relate to that as to why that's so important to them. But the most direct reason is that not wanting to feel the shame of being seen as a tryhard, or seen as thinking you're better than you are. And that actually relates the Enneagram Type 6 to the Enneagram Type 3, because the Enneagram Type 3 is a shame or a shameless type. Shame and shamelessness being the same emotion. And so that internal line of connection, one of the two internal lines of connections that connect the 6 to of the two other types, one of them connects the 6 to the 3. And so that connection is there between the 3. And this is one of the ways that connection is sort of more apparent, and you can see it in the Enneagram Type 6. Because it is a reaction to shame, right? They'd be really ashamed if they were seen as thinking they were more awesome than they actually were. But then there's that whole, then they actually were. So that's the line of sort of realness there. So there is that whole, that's that line of, people often use that word real when they talk about the Enneagram type 6 and how the Enneagram type 6 wants to be real. Someone said that to me recently in a YouTube comment about the Enneagram type 6s. They always want to be real, and that's true. So you could look at it from that way of thinking about how they want to. The Enneagram type 6 has that fundamental emotion of uncertainty, and so it wants to know what's true, it wants to know what's real, and the opposite of that is to be lying, right? And if you're saying you think you're better than you are, you're lying. So you can see how there's something going on there, but all of that sort of more background stuff. The main motivator is that not wanting to feel the shame. And the main phenomenon I'm talking about here is the phenomenon of Enneagram type 6 not wanting to look like it thinks it's better than it is. Not wanting to be a tryhard. I remember that was a big phase when I was in high school, and this Enneagram type 6 used to always say people were tryhards. I remember his Enneagram type 6 in high school. That was such a massive thing for him. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's March 2025. Thank you.